Welcome back to my channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment news all the time. Please subscribe the channel. Bob Arum crowns Brian Norman Jr. King of Welterweights, expect spectacular career from WBO champ. There were times since they signed Brian Norman Jr. to a promotional contract when Bob Arum and his matchmakers didn't know what to make of the unbeaten WBO welterweight champion. Norman wasn't overly impressive in going the distance for his first two wins on top rank cards in 2023. His near-disastrous no contest with Janelson Bocachica in March 2024 created more doubt about whether Norman would reach his considerable potential. Hand injuries inhibited the Georgia native so much that Norman needed a second surgery in the fall to properly repair his left hand. The way Norman, 24, performed in his last three fights, however, has convinced Arum that he's capable of becoming the second undisputed welterweight champion of the four-belt era. "That's the route that we think he can take," Arum told The Ring. "Apparently he can make the weight without much problem, so I see him really forging a spectacular career as he goes on." Norman's 93-year-old promoter proudly watched from a ringside seat last week in Tokyo, where Norman dismantled Japanese contender Jin Sasaki. A poised, powerful, precise Norman, 28-0, 22 KOs, 1 NC, picked apart Sasaki, 19-2-1, 17 KOs, dropped him twice in the first round and viciously knocked him unconscious with a left hook in the fifth of a main event ESPN Plus streamed from OTA City General Gymnasium. "He fought brilliantly," Arum said. "I think he's the king of the welterweights now. He has tremendous confidence. He's a really good fighter. He understands ring generalship. He's very composed and there's no welterweight that hits as hard as he does." Jaron Ennis' announcement last week that he'll relinquish his ring, IBF and WBA welterweight titles to fight at junior middleweight made it less clear who Norman might fight when he attempts to fully unify the 147-pound championships. Arum and Norman first would want him to face the winner of the upcoming title bout between WBC champ Mario Barrios, 29-2-1, 18 KOs, and returning Filipino legend Manny Pacquiao, the 2nd of August, 62, 39 KOs. On July 19 at MGM Grand Garden Arena in Las Vegas. "Our guys know how to guide him and he's gonna get some big fights," Arum said. "I think the winner of Barrios and Pacquiao would be good." Pacquiao's former promoter favors the much younger, more active Barrios, but he learned during his long, prosperous run with the 8-division champion to not underestimate him. Still, Pacquiao is 46, hasn't boxed in a sanctioned bout since August 2021 and hasn't won a fight in almost 6 years by the time he steps into the ring again. "That's why I don't think he'll win, but you never know with Manny," Arum said. "He surprises you all the time." Arum commended Norman's improvement as well. He has been especially impressed with the maturity and professionalism Norman has exhibited since cuts to both boxers' faces ended his fight with Bocachica following the third round 15 months ago. "There are guys who are really decent fighters and never end up excelling," Arum said. "But the ones who can take those victories and improve themselves and go on to greatness are the future and the big-time fighters in boxing. And remember, he's just 24.